So let's not stall any longer. Let's activate this last seal. And Diablo will spawn right in the middle. Just want to pick up this potion. But here he is, he's right in the middle. Oh my god, almost died there. See, mercenary dead. Didn't even stand a chance. Oh my god, oh my god, hold on. I am moving around the window for the game, so hold on. Okay. I accidentally moved around the window, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I think I can do this without the mercenary. It's just gonna be a matter of dodging this guy's abilities and kiting him. Oh, and that sucks. That takes out like half my fucking health. Okay. Where are you at? There you are. Don't do that. Oh my god. Oh my god, almost died. Take that. Don't get hit by that. Don't get hit by that. That hurts.
I need mana.
So I'm doing a good amount of damage to him. It's just he's also doing a good amount of damage to me. So. Like that.
I need mana.
Oh my god. Okay. We need health. Oh, look. Health. I remembered that I had some health stored away over there. Let's also make a teleport just in case we die. It's very likely that we will. Then again, he's dead. So I didn't even have to go back to town, actually. Okay, so Diablo...
Lord Diablo, I have bested you.
You are dead. Get that, Tristram guitar chord in here. Let's go back to town. And talk to people.
Good evening. I knew there was great potential in you, my friend. You've done a fantastic job. Though my ancestors often struggled against the three evils and their minions, I've always lived a shut-in, scholarly life. I'm glad that my wisdom aided you. Now, I wish to leave this place. Though heaven's gates are a marvel to behold, I hope I won't have to see them again for many, many years. Please, talk to Tyrael about leaving this place now.
He really does not want to be here.
Praise be to the light. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that spawned them, and the corrupted soul stones are no more. However, while you were fighting here, Baal remained behind in the mortal realm, building an army of hellish minions. Now Baal's army is searching for the World Stone, the ancient source of all the soul stones and their power, while leaving behind a wake of destruction. They have forged deeply into the barbarian homelands, heading directly for the summit of Mount Aryan. Vale knows, mortal hero. That is the very site of the Blessed World Stone. Now, enter the portal I have opened for you. It will take you to the barbarian city of Hrothgar, the last bastion of order on the slopes of Ariat.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Hrothgar, Act 5. This is the expansion from this point forward. However, there's gonna be 2 cutscenes before we get there.
I heard later that he was defeated. And that the Soul Stones were destroyed in Hellforge. All except one. Oh, I failed, dear Hill. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
Well, no.
You have done well, Marius. Now I think you shall have your reward.
I've done to deserve.
Baal! The gates of Sescheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light, and you shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat. And that which you seek will not be yours.
Enough! Enough!
I shall take your position into consideration. Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
Yeah, like I said, I can't react to them live, unfortunately. But as we saw in the first cutscene, Marius had a grim end in that insane asylum. Baal tracked him down. He still had the soul stone on him, and he gave the soul stone to Baal. So now Baal has a soul stone. And then the second cutscene is basically Baal is inviting himself. Well, I guess he is inviting himself, but he's invading the summit of Ariat. So we have to stop him.
Mala welcome you to Harrogath, the last stronghold of order on Mount Ariat. You have come to the right place if you intend to defeat Baal, the Lord of Destruction. Baal has laid waste to our mountain and its denizens. His minions continue to attack our town, while Qualkek and his men have proven helpless to stop them. Baal is still out on the mountain looking for something, but I know not what. All of the elders, save Nilathak, sacrificed themselves to place a protective ward around Harrogath. Some of us here, certainly Nilathak, do not appreciate your presence. We are a proud people, and it is not easy for us to accept aid. I, however, am glad you are here. If you need healing or a potion, please come to me. See Larzak for weapons, armor, and repairs. Nilathak, despite his disposition, may be of some assistance with other wares. Finally, Qualkek, our man-at-arms, leads Harrogath's remaining forces against Baal.
Okay, so we're actually going to be talking to Mala a lot because she's our potion vendor. So we could definitely benefit from building a relationship with her because we're going to see her a lot. All the mana potions that we use.
If you're here to defeat Baal, you must prove it. As we speak, Harrogath is under siege by Baal's demons. Catapults rain death just outside the town walls. Baal himself travels up the sacred mountain, having left in charge here one of his most vicious generals, Shank, the Overseer. A ruthless taskmaster, he lashes his own minions into suicidal frenzies on the battlefield. If you wish to prove yourself to us, destroy the monster Shank that commands those infernal catapults outside Harrogath. If you manage to do this, return to me.
Okay, so that gives us our first quest of the 6 quests in this act. Stash is right here. Let's go talk to... let's go talk to Deckard Cain real quick.
I am amazed to find this place so untouched. Everything else in the path of Baal, the Lord of Destruction, lies in ruin. These barbarians must indeed be the legendary guardians of Mount Ariat. They're a proud, hardy people. Don't expect to be greeted warmly. Strangers here rarely are. Perhaps I can gain their trust. I'll spend some time with the townsfolk and try to understand them better. I'll let you know what I discover.
Alright. And this guy, the Dick Neelathok.
Ah, a necromancer. While I admire your courage in seeking out the darker side of magic, we really have little need of your skills. The battle will turn soon enough without your meddling. Yet, I should have expected to see your kind here. You are like a moth to the flame, drawn to all this death. It feeds you in more ways than one, does it not?
Yeah, so he really doesn't want us to be here, clearly.
I am Qualkek, the senior man-at-arms of Haragoth. You have the look of a warrior. An extra soldier will be useful, but don't expect anyone to mourn if you get yourself killed. Baal is true to his namesake. He has ravaged through our lands like a merciless plague. The protective ward laid down by our lost elders helps hold the evil at bay. But Baal's siege has taken its toll all the same. Most of my men are now dead. Others are trapped in the mountain passes. But I swear we are not beaten yet. We will fight to the end to protect this mountain.
As you should. This is your homeland after all. And, you know, there's some spots over here in town that you probably never really see. But because I think we're pretty good actually on supplies and everything, let's just head out to the Bloody Foothills to start our first quest. Okay, so quick thing about the enemies here. They actually do have quite a bit of jump in power compared to the Act 4 enemies. So we just need to not be underestimating them, essentially. The mercenary still is able to do some work, so we're not going to worry about that. And Bone Spear does still make quick work of them, but can't really expect to walk into a group of enemies and not die here in this act, because they will kill us. So this first, what's it even called? Quest. Sorry. Couldn't think about what it was called for a second. This first quest, we're basically just going past all these catapults until we get to the backside of all of them. Just gonna be a ways up the mountain. So get used to the scenery. It's actually not a bunch of ice yet, at least. Which is something interesting. Like, whenever I read, and I mean this is a little off topic, but I guess it's just to talk about like environmental design in games. When I always would read about Northrend in World of Warcraft, or I guess just Warcraft in general. That whole area of Northrend was always described as this icy wasteland. But from a game design perspective, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to make an area that's just one kind of environment. In the case of Northrend, you know, just an icy wasteland. So what they do, the game designers, is they'll give some variety. So like right now, we are in like a icy, snowy area of the world of Sanctuary. However, we haven't really seen too much ice. I mean, we can tell it's cold, but we don't really see too much ice yet, because they decided, you know, there's variation, and you know, there actually is variation in real life too, so I guess it makes sense after all. And it's the same thing with Northrend. If any of you have ever played World of Warcraft or seen gameplay of World of Warcraft, specifically Northrend, a lot of it is icy, and you can tell the area is cold, but it's not.
I need mana.
It's not just blue and white, you know? Like, there's plenty of variation in the environments, and there's a basin area that seems like, yeah, it's still kind of cold, but it's like a jungle, essentially, which you wouldn't expect to find in an icy climate, a jungle. But, you know, creative liberties, you know, and like I was saying, you know, environmental design, you kind of need to have the areas vary in terms of their look and feel. Otherwise, you know, if everything was just blue and white and gray, it would be kind of boring. And or, you know, 6 quests all the same. No, that's not the move, I'll say.
Not enough mana.
Anyways, still
Not enough mana.
making our way up the mountain pass. Tons of enemies, as you can see. And we're almost done with our potions. So hopefully we get to the end pretty soon. Oh yeah, here's the end. So actually I'm going to go to the next area first, because here's a waypoint. And Shank the Overseer is over here. Stop moving so you can take these hits. And now he's dead. It's kind of a pushover, honestly.
What a messy little demon.
But anyways, before we go back to town, I'm gonna kill, there's usually an enemy over here. Right off the waypoint. Yep. He sometimes drops some nice stuff. kite shield. Nice. Okay, so let's go back to town. And we'll talk to... It was Larzuk, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk to him.
You're an even greater warrior than I expected. Sorry for underestimating you. As a token of my appreciation, I will craft sockets into an item of your choosing. And from now on, you'll get the best price for all my wares.
Thanks, man. So add sockets. We'll keep that for now, but it's useful to know that you can add sockets to things with this quest. Because, specifically with the rune words, if we run into a need for a rune word that takes up, say for example, a wand, and you can't find a 2-socketed one for whatever reason, if you give this guy your wand, he will add 2 sockets to your wand. And now you have a 2-socketed wand. And he'll add as many sockets as are possible on the items. So like armor, I think it's 5? Either 4 or 5, one of the two. I think it might be 4 actually. Weapons, I think it's gonna depend on the weapon, but it's like either 4 or 5 also. But yeah, just, you know, a useful thing to have. Let's go to Deckard Cain and identify our items, and then also let's talk to Qualkek.
Stay a while and listen.
I think he's the one who gives us the next quest.
My concerns have turned to my men taken prisoner on the battlefield by Baal's demons. I hate to think what's happened to them. As you journey up the mountain, keep your eyes open for my soldiers and bring them back to me if you can.
Will do. That's this quest. Rescue on Mount Ariat. Which, I mean, I guess technically is a optional quest, but why would we not do it, right? Okay, unfortunately this kite shield is ethereal, but also we don't really need a kite shield in the first place, so... I think, yeah, we'll just keep our amulet that we have. And I'm buying the wrong potion. There we go. Let's actually move these out of here also, so I don't need those to be in there. Okay, that should be good. And I'm thinking... Here's what I'm thinking I do. So if I want to make space in here, which I kind of do in my stash, what is the thing? Okay, so let's go back to Act 1 real quick. Let's check out Akara's wares. There should be some pretty cheap blue ones. What's the cheapest one you have? This one is the cheapest one. So that's a cheap one. That's a cheap one. This one's pretty cheap too. We'll take that one. Okay, so I have 3 wands, right? Now, in the cube, we're gonna want to put 1 blue wand, and then 3 chipped gems. We can re-roll what the wand gets. So now, this one's probably gonna sell for quite a bit more. Same thing with this one. That still sucks, so we'll re-roll it. That still sucks, so we'll re-roll it again. And see, now that actually does give us a good amount of gold back, I'm sure. Now this one, let's see what we get from this. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Now let's go see how much they sell for. So.
Oh, hi there.
Oh yeah, we have to go to Act 5 to sell them, otherwise they're going to be capped out at 5k. Let's go to Act 5, go to Larzuk real quick, and sell them.
Afternoon.
So now, the ones that really didn't cost a whole lot to buy, we're getting gold cap from. So, that's an easy way to make some money in this game. Learned about that from Mr. Llama SC. So now, just go out to the wilderness and then back into town, and Akara's wares will be back up. So now let's see. What's a cheap one that you have? Wait. I thought they reset the wares if I went out of town. Let me see real quick. Let's try this again.
Greetings.
There we go. Okay. Alright, so that one's really cheap. And I guess we can grab this one too. So then same thing. I'm gonna go over to stash. Let's stick one in with 3 chipped gems. That one still sucks, so we'll just re-roll it. That one's okay. That one's actually pretty good compared to what I have, but we can still do better. Now that is one that'll sell nicely. And this one, basically gonna get profit on it anyways, regardless of what I get. So, yeah. Basically what you're looking for is the plus to skills, because that's the kind of items that really sell for the most. Now, we have a clean stash again, with just runes in it and nothing else. Which really, honestly, runes are the most important socket pieces anyways, so kind of doesn't matter. Okay, now this doesn't sell for a whole lot, but you know, when you think back to it, how much did we buy it for? 10 times less the amount that we can sell it for now, so we made a profit. And this one, because it has some nice plus abilities to it, sells for 25k. And when you go into the later difficulties, they just add even more money on top of that. So long as it can actually go up to that, you'll be getting that back in how much you are selling things for.
Good evening.
Anyways, so next quest, rescue on Mount Aryat. Okay, so we're gonna make our way up the mountain now. And kill this guy again since I restarted the game. He didn't really drop anything that great today. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Okay, so our quest here is to find the soldiers in the Frigid Highlands. So, we'll find them. I mean, they're not really that hard to spot or anything, so I don't expect having trouble finding them. We just have to go a little bit ways up the mountain to actually run into them. I think if we keep going this way, we'll keep going up. That looks like a dead end. And oh, actually, I was wrong. Okay. It's the other way around. put bone armor back on. Okay, I guess we do have to go this way.
I need...
Okay. Stop shooting fire at me. Go through this barricade. Okay, here's one of them. You can see the outline pretty clearly. So let's open that door for you guys. And that is one of 3 cages. And this guy is an elite. That's why he's not dying. And now he's dead. A Thol rune. I think we needed 3 of those to get an Am rune. And then if we had 3 Am runes, we could make a Soul rune. And then finally we would be able to make a lore rune word for a helmet. But pretty sure we wouldn't be able to do that in normal difficulty, so unless we sat here and like farmed a ton of shit, but I'm not thinking that that's worth the time. Definitely not. Okay, so we need 10 more soldiers, which is 2 more cages. That's perfectly fine. 1 more point into Bone Spear in the meanwhile. Let's keep going this way. Until we run into the wall on the other side of the map. And... where is this headed? Here's another one. Another group, rather. Let's save this barbarian. Oh, well, he died. I tried, man, but you were surrounded by, like, tons of demons, so I couldn't really do anything there. Destroy that gate. Guys, go back to town. Now we need 5 more. And I say, oh, a rare flamberge, but I can't carry it because I don't have space. Well, then let's make some space. Let's keep going this way. I think that's going to be the most beneficial. Keep just going up the mountain. Ah, okay, so these are the caves of the area. If we go into it, I think it's like a portal to hell, but they're entirely optional, and I'm not going to do them because of that. Oh. Guy will fuck me up. Here he is. Why can't I do any damage to these fucking guys? My god. He killed my fucking mercenary. Okay. Can you come out of that corner, please? Thank you. Now you're dead.
I am overburdened.
How can we make some space to pick this up? Like that. Okay. Let's actually go back to town real quick, get some more potions, and revive our mercenary.
Afternoon.
Good to see you.
We'll also sell these rare items that I just picked up. So, well, actually wouldn't be a bad great axe if I was a barbarian, but I'm not. It's a decent two-handed sword. And this actually might be nice for my mercenary. Let's take a look. A little bit more defense. Socketed, huh? Maybe we'll stick some socket. There's some rune words in there rather. Just so he gets a little bit more stats. Not like I'm using them for anything anyways, so. Let's buy some potions. Should be good for mana potions. Some health potions, okay. So the Thol rune I have gives 30 to cold resistance, but maybe... Okay, we have a Ral rune, so we can do this. Let's do these two runes.
I can't use that.
Wait. Oh wow, okay. He literally can't because he's one level off.
Use that.
But okay. I think the thing is that I need to take this off of him first.
I'll put that to good use.
And once he levels, we'll do this again. Give him a bit more cold resistance. I mean, he'll get it naturally anyways, but this will just be like a extra boost. And like I said, not like I'm really using the runes for anything anyways, so we might as well let him use them. Alright, what's this way? I mean, personally, this looks like it's not going to be the way to find more of the barbarians, but yeah. Okay, we need to go back this way because we missed a group of them. So they might be like over here somewhere. Let's take a look.
I need mana.
Always with the mana issues. I think there's a rune word for polearms called Insight, and I don't think I'd be able to use it, but my mercenary would be able to use it if I... Okay, here they are. If we were going to the later difficulties, I'd definitely go for that rune word, because what it does is it actually adds a meditation aura, which meditation is a paladin aura that gives you mana regen, and that it is very nice if you have a spellcaster.
Thank you for rescuing my men. They have spoken well of your bravery in battle. Perhaps there is hope for us after all. If you wish, you may hire some of my mercenaries that you saved. And please, take this set of runes. I had been saving them for a socketed shield, but I think you'll make better use of them. Be sure to set them in the right order for their fullest effect.
Okay, yeah, so this is just giving us the tutorial for like rough tutorial on how to do rune words in the game. But we already know how to do rune words, so it's kind of just a redundant thing at this point. That's okay. What's the next thing? I think Mala gives us, yeah.
There is a matter which I hesitate to share, but I believe you are the only one who can help me now. Anya, the young alchemist and daughter to one of our slain elders, has been missing for some time. She is a strong, crafty woman with a spirit like no other. One night, just before your arrival, I overheard her and Nilathak arguing about her father's death. The next morning, she was gone. Nilathak has his own tale as to where she went and why. Don't believe him. I fear he's at the root of her disappearance. Please, if you can, search for Anya and bring her back to us. She'll know what to do about Nilathak.
So that guy is clearly shady. Okay, so we need to get a waypoint at the Ariat Plateau, then the Crystalline Passage and Glacial Trail. Gotcha. So let's head back up the mountain, because we were heading in that direction. It was just a matter of having to go turn back real quick. Just fuck all these guys, I don't really care. And they're gonna be kind of hard to hit anyways, so not really worth my time for the amount of experience that I'd be getting from them. Well, I didn't know I had something that does Nova on attack sometimes. Anyways, guess we'll kill this pack though, because we have Corpse Explosion, which makes pretty quick work of them. These lashers are pretty annoying though, they make everything harder to kill. That'd be pretty nice if I was a sorceress.
I need mana.
Unfortunately, I'm not, though. Oh, here's a waypoint. Well, we will gladly take that. And I think we're just looking for the cave entrance now, which should be at the side of the mountain. So we just have to head in that direction. Something's in the fucking way. What is in the way?
Not enough mana.
Okay, how do I get up there? This way. Okay. Just keep going. Open that door. And yeah, just keep going, because this whole area is just a filler area. And I'm not really too worried about leveling up from here. It's also kind of hard to hit these enemies out in the open. Once we get inside the cave, it'll actually be a little easier. Should be over here. Alright, that didn't go too badly. Like at all. Gotcha. Going in. Okay, and then we need a waypoint here. And we also need to watch out for the pathway to the Glacial Trail and the Frozen River, I believe. We might be doing a bit of exploration here. For a while. Unfortunately, it looks like, yeah, it's gonna be easier to hit things in here as opposed to how it was outside. It's because things aren't really running around as much as they were outside. I forgot that that does that.
Not enough money.
There we go. Wasn't a problem anyways. Okay. What would be nice is having a bit more mana regen, but that means getting gear that I can't get. Oh, 1 second. I accidentally moved the window around again, like I did during the Diablo fight. I think there's a way to lock the window in place, but I don't quite remember how to do that. Okay, where's this exit? Should be coming up on it pretty soon, I feel like. That or the waypoint, one of the two. So I need both eventually. Let's grab this potion. Running out of potions here, man. Gonna have to go back to town pretty soon. Okay, where are you at? Here you are. Go back real quick and buy some more potions. Also sell this. There we go. And then let's go back. Okay, now we're just looking for the exit to the frozen river. And then I actually forget whether or not this also goes to Glacial Trail, or if the Glacial Trail is in the frozen river area. That I forget. Guess we'll find out though. And I'm not really too worried about that. Let's take a look over here first. Maybe I missed something over here. I couldn't read that. I could not read that. And they killed my mercenary, of course.
Not enough mana.
Ouch, ouch. That's not good. Don't want to go into a corner with these guys. Okay. Okay, I did not die from them, fortunately. But the fact that they were stunning me, I did not like. It's probably how my mercenary died, actually. So what did this say? Frozen River, okay. Let's go back to town real quick. Okay, we need Glacial Trail. That's the one that we need.
How may I be of help?
Let's buy some more potions again. Might as well while we're here. And let's go revive our mercenary as well.
Evening.
There he is. Put a bone shield. Okay, and then we're looking for Anya here. She should be somewhere here. I think it is obvious where she is based on... Fucking mercenary died again, oh my god.
Not enough mana.
It's because this guy is fucking extra strong, apparently. Okay.
I need mana.
Now, are you gonna let me keep my mercenary alive this time?
Yes.
I feel like I'm just pumping money into this fucking mercenary for no reason. Okay. Let's do this again. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice if, well, actually, that's pretty useless now that I look at it. I was gonna say it was gonna be pretty nice if I was a barbarian, but it's actually pretty fucking useless. Okay, what's over here? Oh, and if you guys haven't noticed, by the way, these Rotwalkers, they get back up. They don't stay dead, which is annoying. If you ever have to backtrack here, it's like you didn't kill them in the first place. It's not that bad in normal difficulty just because, you know, they don't do a ton of damage. But in the later difficulties, Nightmare and Hell, it is pretty annoying, I'll say. By the way, if anyone is looking to actually play this game in the later difficulties, at least solo, I would not recommend playing this. Well, you can play this build and get away with it. It's just I feel like if you're going to be going through the later difficulties, there's probably better builds out there for that sole purpose of going through the later difficulties on your own. What comes to mind would be like a dual element
I need mana.
sorceress, you know, like fire lightning or fire cold or something, you know. And the reason why I say that is because later difficulties you run into enemies that have resistances a lot more often. So it would just come in handy to have the ability to switch to a different one if need be. Plus, if you're running like a cold sorceress, in the cold tree, there's an ability called Frozen Orb. It's probably my favorite AoE ability in this game. Yeah, because it'll basically clear out a room for you. That's useless. That's okay. Actually, we might as well put that in here, because then we can keep our Thul rune. Alright. Where is Anya? I'm about to level up also, actually. So I haven't checked the middle area over here yet, but I wanted to kind of like do the outskirts first of the map. I also need to keep an eye out in the case that I run into the Glacial Trail entrance, because I don't recall if it's here or in the last area, but I feel like it's in the last area. I think this might be where I need to go. Maybe not. Feels like it, but I'm really not sure, to be honest. Okay. More points in Bone Spear. Ah, yes, here we go. I was going in the right direction.